Hello. I would like to take a minute and go over option 1 for your summer 2024 writing assignment. You'll be doing a writing assignment for the semester. You'll have two options you can do. Option 1 is primary document research. Option 2, which I'll explain in another video, will be going over secondary sources, journal articles about the American Revolution. This option, option 1, you'll be reviewing primary documents and arguing a point of view based on those primary documents. The primary documents we're going to be reading are Declaration of Causes of Secession, states that seceded the Union in December of 1860 to February of 1861. Spoiler alert, sorry. I hate to ruin the movie, but between December of 1861 and December of 1860 and February of 1861, 7 states are going to leave the Union. Several of the state legislatures of those states, once they nullified their ratification of the U.S. Constitution, which is what secession means. You're nullifying, the state legislature nullifies the ratification of the U.S. Constitution. Several states then published a document explaining why they left the Union. And what I would like to do is go over that with you to kind of explain it, and then you'll be able to decide if you want to do this one. What you will do is you'll go to battlefield.org, this site. The link is in the instructions. You will scroll down and you'll pick 2 states and their ordinances. Now in this document there are 5 listed. You may not pick Virginia. You can read it. I'm not saying don't read it. You can read it all you want. You can read it 10 times. I am wanting you to focus on states that left the Union in the first round. Virginia didn't leave the Union until after Fort Sumter in April of 1861, and so they're leaving the Union. They're focusing on the quote unquote Battle of Fort Sumter, and then Lincoln's subsequent call to put down a rebellion. So I'm wanting you to focus on the first 4: Georgia, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Texas. Okay, and because those they left the Union between December of 1860 and February of 1861, and so you get a look at why they left the Union without conflict, without military conflict in the way. You get it? The 4 states that left the Union after Fort Sumter, they're not discussing broad themes. They're just, President Lincoln wants us to fight other states. We're not going to do it, And so I want you to focus on these 4: Georgia, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Texas, because they discuss broader themes of why they're leaving the Union politically, because there's not a military conflict yet to justify 4 other states leaving. So you pick these 2 states: Georgia, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Texas, and you'll read. Okay, so say you pick Georgia, you'll read. Okay, and then you'll argue a point of view. You'll read and you'll explain, analyze their point of view. Georgia's, as you can see, is pretty long. They're pretty upset. So Georgia's they're going to explain why. And you read it, and you're going to kind of go over why they left. Okay. So the main issue with reading these documents, the problem is we're not going to be studying this stuff in class, in class, meaning online. We're not going to be getting this, going to be towards the end of the semester. So if you choose this option and you want to get your paper done early, you would need to kind of either go fast get through things, or jump ahead and kind of study it, you know, or just wait till the last couple of weeks to do it. So that's the main issue with this is, you know, it is primary document research. You'll be a real historian studying primary documents, because that's what historians are supposed to do, study primary documents. They don't always. But, you know, you're supposed to study the primary documents, and so you'll be doing real historians' work, studying primary documents and arguing a point of view. The main issue is we'll be getting to it at the end of the semester, so you either have to kind of jump ahead and do it, or just wait until the last couple of weeks and work on it. So, anyways, when I do go over the 1850s, I do analyze these in a video. I do talk about these in a lecture, and so like some students do like to wait because I review these in the end of the semester in one of the lectures I do. So it's up to you. If you want to wait, you can do it. If you want to jump in and kind of do it a little bit, you can. So that is that. The other option 2, I will do in another video. So look forward to that.